Welcome to Mike's Organic Cafe. Today we'll be creating a traditional Middle Eastern salad called tabbouleh, but I'll be adding extra ingredients since I like to break tradition. It's with kibbeh, which is a form of meat with crushed wheat combined. It is raw but quite a delicacy. It's like eating sashimi for the first time. You're hesitant at first, but it is quite delicious. Ingredients for the kibbeh are around 500 grams of beef mince. I use 50% fat, but you can go leaner. 1 whole onion, crushed wheat, just washed, not blanched. It doesn't need much water to expand. Herbs are sea salt, turmeric, oregano, chili, and black pepper. Ingredients for the tabbouleh are 3/4 cup of organic lentils soaking in water for about 5 to 6 hours. They are optional if you're eating carbs, or you can consume after a workout. Same with the meat. You can eat it without the crushed wheat if you don't want the carbs. It still tastes good otherwise. Or you can add a sauce, or use soy-free soy sauce. It's quite delicious in my opinion. But for this video I'll be using the carb variation. So you need 3 medium tomatoes, a bunch of parsley, a bunch of mint leaves, a bunch of spring onions, a 1/4 cup of olive oil, and 2 organic lemons. Leave the lid on the meat processor and cut up the onion into quarters and the meat into small squares. The meat shouldn't be fully defrosted, so it has a bit of frozen water to melt as it mixes. Then turn on the food processor and slot the meat first through the gap, followed by the onion. Let it blend for a bit. Once mixed, turn it off, take off your lid, and add the crushed wheat and the herbs. Then put the lid back on and leave it to blend. If the mix is too dry, add a bit of water. Then transfer the contents into a mixing bowl, covering it with a sheet of cling wrap, and put it in the fridge. I found a garden cucumber in the fridge, so I'll be adding it to my salad. I pre-chopped the salad ingredients and found a garden cucumber to add, squeeze the lemon juice, and have my salt and black pepper ready. Add the herbs first, then the diced tomatoes and cucumber. I blanched too many lentils, so I used half. But if you're making a lot for a larger crowd, you can add them all. Or you can put the remaining lentils in the fridge for use another day, or make a lot and eat for the next 4 days. It saves time and effort if you don't like to cook every day. Then add the lemon juice, salt, black pepper and olive oil. Then mix well until combined. Then plate up and grab the meat from the fridge. Take a large handful of meat. I think 500 grams is enough for 2 meals. Squish it down on the plate as thick or as thin as you like. Remember to count your calories before consuming, and always train, eat, then walk to help your body digest the food. You can do a pattern. Just get your fork and run it up and down and around the edges. Then make a small hole in the middle and pour the olive oil into it. Then garnish with some mint leaf tops. And there we have a traditional Middle Eastern meal. Kibbeh, which is just meat, but in this case we have it raw. Garnish with mint leaf tops and olive oil, with a side of tabbouleh or tabbouleh salad mixed with organic lentils. Enjoy, thanks for watching, and be seeing you in Mike's Organic Cafe.